So, is it a holy war that is being waged in our nation's capital? Now, Muslim students are complaining that the Catholic University is, well, too Catholic. Now, the official charges state that the school does not, quote, provide space, as other universities do, for the many daily prayers that Muslim students must make, forcing them instead to find temporarily empty classrooms where they are often surrounded by Catholic symbols which are incongruous to their religion. Imagine that, Catholic symbols on the walls of a Catholic university. Now, a university spokesman responded to the charges by insisting that, quote, our faithfulness to our Catholic tradition has also made us a welcome home to students of other religions. Now, no students have registered complaints about the exercise of their religions on our campus. We have not seen any legal filing and will respond to them if we do. Now, the D.C. Office of Human Rights is now investigating the charges. But is this what our nation has now come to? A private Catholic university doesn't even have the right to be Catholic anymore? Joining me with reaction from the American Center for Law and Justice, Jay Sekulow, and independent Muslim activist, former director of the Human Rights Department of the Muslim American Society Freedom, Ibrahim Rami is with us. Ibrahim, let me start with you. All right, this is a private college, Catholic college.
It is.
They accept Muslim students.
Yes.
They accept people of other faiths. In their classrooms, they have a crucifix, which shouldn't surprise anybody. I went to Catholic schools for 12 years. In their schools, they have pictures of Jesus. Tell me what the problem here is.
Well, the issue really isn't the iconography of Jesus or crucifixes in the classroom. There are really two questions, and one is whether or not Muslim students can be accommodated in terms of a place to pray that is
at a Catholic university. They've got to accommodate Islam at a private Catholic university. How about this? How about if they don't like the traditions of the school, and the school is generous enough to let people in of other faiths, how about if you want to pray, close your eyes and pray? And if you want to pray,
how about looking at Georgetown University just across the city, Sean? Sean, it's not a question of the right of the university to be Catholic. Absolutely, it is a Catholic university. The question is if it is reasonably accommodating to other people.
I'm going to go to Saudi Arabia. I'm going to go to Saudi Arabia tomorrow, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to walk into a mosque and say, "Can I have a private room to put up a picture of Jesus and a cross?" Will that work out for me in Saudi Arabia or any Muslim country?
Not too good.
Hey, we're having a conversation about America, Sean. Don't get it twisted.
Well, if we're going to have a conversation about America, let's have a conversation about the Constitution of the United States. There is no requirement in the Constitution that can compel a Catholic university, or any institution for that matter with a faith-based connection, to change its doctrines, its practices, or its procedures and beliefs to accommodate a student of another faith. That would be like telling Yeshiva University in New York that might admit students from a variety of faiths that, hey, we want you to take down the Star of David and the mezuzah on the doorway because we're offended by it during our prayer time. You know what the answer to that is? Tough luck. Don't go to school there. There's nothing in the Constitution or in human rights laws that can compel a religious institution to change its mission or practices simply because a student disagrees with it. The answer is go someplace else. Sure.
So do they even have to accept people that are not Catholic at a private Catholic institution?
Of course not.
I don't think the question is
there's a level of tolerance there.
Hold it. He asked me the question. Of course, they could actually say that you have to subscribe to a mission statement in order to attend our university, which would be in compliance with Catholic teaching and Catholic doctrine. They have the right to say that. Here, you know what's basically happening? Catholic University is being penalized by the Muslim student groups because they're being compliant.
Absolutely
they're actually allowing students of other... Hold it. Yes, it is. Because give me a legal basis under the Constitution where you can compel that university to take that crucifix down. Tell me where it is. Tell me where it is. Where's the constitutional authority for you to tell that university, take it down?
I'm not arguing the Constitution of the United States of America. What I'm simply saying is that
that's what it governs these things.
There is a better way and a more civil way and, in fact, a more accommodating way for Muslim students to be able to pray at Catholic University as they do at Georgetown.
As
they do at Boston College, another Catholic institution, and it doesn't challenge the character of the institution in the least.
Wait a minute. If the Catholic institution is letting people of all faiths in, and it's a Catholic institution, it seems to me that there ought to be, there's accommodation right there in and of itself. Private university. So if kids are that uncomfortable, go to another school. If you don't like a picture of Jesus and a crucifix in a Catholic school, don't go to the school. Nobody's forcing you to go to the school. But don't put this school in a position to change who they are to accommodate a faith that they don't even agree with.
There is nothing
let me ask you this. Would a Muslim university, let me ask you this. Would a Muslim university, you know, here's what it is. Would a Muslim-based, a faith-based university of the Muslim faith allow, if a Jewish student group was allowed to go there, Jewish students were allowed in this Muslim university, do you think the Muslim university can be compelled to take down their symbolism and put up a Star of David?
I don't think that's the issue, and I think you're twisting the issue.
Oh, no, that's exactly the issue, my friend. That is the issue. Yeah, no, because you won't answer the question.
Wait a minute, Ibrahim. Why not accommodate the Jewish students at a Muslim school?
Put up the Star of David.
Why not?
If Jewish students wanted to worship in a space that required, first of all, there are no icons in the Muslim religion that we bow down to. If Jewish students want to worship in a place...
But they want to put up a Star of David to show their faith. It's not going to interfere with anything. They want to put a Star of David up. Can those student groups demand and compel a Muslim-based university to do that?
I would argue that in a place of prayer that does not allow for the iconography of another religion, it's perfectly okay to have that. And what the Muslim students wanted at Catholic University, two things. Number one, they want a place to pray that doesn't have the icons.
Nice
Number
try.
two, they want to be able to have a
that the Muslim
organization
university is not letting the student group. First of all, the Muslim university is not going to let the Jewish students in. But if they did, you can bet. I can assure you they're not putting a Star of David on the... Will you name one where they are? Name me one where they are.
Well, there are no Muslim universities in the United States that are not privately owned and
Name one outside the United States.
Catholic University is privately owned. Yeshiva University is privately owned. You know, you don't get to have two different rules here. That's not the way it works.
Right,
we're not arguing two different rules. We're simply saying...
Thanks, Sean.
We're just out of time. Appreciate you being with us. And coming up, media.